Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Also, Lurkit, you just started stream. Get out of here. I'm kidding. You didn't have to get out of here. But Emmers with the 365. Hold on. Let me get stream up, and then we will celebrate that. We almost didn't stream today. But we almost didn't stream today. Okay. Okay, I think we're as okay as we'll be. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, that's actually not supposed to be there. I need to take that out. Welcome in, everyone. How are you today? Bear, you were here first. Hello, how are you? Magical, welcome in. Emmers, hello. Yimit, welcome in. Candy, hello. How are you all? Lurkette has just started her stream, everybody. You can go over there and say hello to Lurkette. And also Emmers with the 365. What do you mean, of course he still has it? Where are we? What is this? Oh, right. Emmers! Congratulations on the 365! Congratulations on 3. Of course I had it. I knew she was getting to 365 in like a week or two. I'm gonna delete it now. No one else is really that close, so. But Emmers, congratulations on 365! Boo, look at so much going on. Thank you very much for being here for an entire year of a stream streak. You haven't missed for an entire year. That is wild. Incredible. The donkey emote feels perfect there. Why else would I keep this in my OBS bear? But Emmers, congratulations! Oh, the numbers are they're I feel like this is a celebration for me keeping her streak going. You guys can decide that amongst yourselves. But truth, there you go. Okay, so Emmers agreed. But still, you did it anyways. It took teamwork, but you guys did it. So congratulations on the 365. I'll have once I make that thing that I've been working on for forever. I'll have to do something for people who reach 365. There has to be something. That's incredible. That's an incredible feat. So, but congratulations. You have a tendency not to close stuff out. Yeah, that's true. I don't delete a lot of stuff, and I just do it in batches. But this I kept because I was like, I know Emmers is very close, so since we did a 365 celebration for Yemen, we should do one for Emmers. I think the next closest is like 100 or so off, so I can now remove this from my OBS for a bit. I'm taking this week off, so normal bedtime for me this week. Wait, so... Oh, wait, I'm taking this week off of overtime. So normal bedtime for me this week. No! That means you're up very late then. Please get some rest. I love that Emmett's emote is called Kissies. That's very funny. Emmett's just a funny guy. Emmy, welcome in. Well, how are you? But congratulations, Emmers. Thank you again for being here. 365. I'm gonna have to like lower the resolutions of these things yet again because look how like choppy they are. Oops. What just happened? Oh, no, that's normal. That's normal. Okay. Party gone, party gone. No more party. I forgot to pin a message. GG, welcome in. Hello, how are you? Camera, there we go. Good, just laying in bed. Nice. Hope you've had a good old day. Yeah, I enjoyed watching his Metroid runs. Oh, that's very cool. I don't feel special anymore. No, but you have a VIP badge now. Yeah, you were the first 365 you met. The progenitor. You paved the way. Gave something for people to aspire to and be and believe in. So no one can take that away from you. No one. A side note. One, I hope you all had a great weekend. We were going to stream yesterday, and then I didn't. And then I almost didn't stream today. So we're here. It's lucky that I'm even live right now. I would have been close, but Jet deleted a VOD. I mean, to be fair, had you been there early on, you would have missed it. So I have uni starting a week left from today. Wait. I have uni starting a week from today. How long is your uni course? I have responsibilities. Sorry. It's okay. It's okay. I wanted to show you guys something because I thought this was funny. I thought this was funny to me. I went on Amazon and I started looking at some random products. And I found one that I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. And it's supposed to be a falling snow lamp. Like it has a little light, like it has a little LED light that's supposed to look like a little lamppost, but it's supposed to be like a falling snow lamp. 14th of July till December. Yeesh! 1 month of work placement. Oh, very cool. Well, I hope that goes well, Emmy. I was like, this looks pretty neat. I did see another photo and I was like, okay, this looks, I mean, a little less neat maybe, but here's another one. has a little attachment. You can also see that it's like see-through. So whatever you put behind it is the background. Otherwise, it's just like a clear box. But then they had a video attached, and I was like, let's check this out. And it was, I feel like, very eye-opening. And I feel like you all will appreciate this. Okay, so hold on. Let me put this behind me. I don't think there's any audio. Oops. Let's hide that. There you go. So this is the product video that's on their page. So you get this, you get the box, and this is what they send you. Already I was like, oh, it doesn't come assembled. It's not like a just a thing you buy, you have to assemble it. And it continues from there. So that is the LED light. Apparently you have to, it gives you too much of it, so you have to snip off some of the LED. That's them wrapping it around the, like, lamppost. She's having to hot glue it. She does not have a glue gun. So she is just using a lighter to melt the glue stick, and do you see that? That seems dangerous. Okay, so now she's placing the stuff. Oh, we're gonna need more glue. More glue. Make sure it's all in place. Also, you're definitely not supposed to be touching melted glue. Fun fact. It can definitely, just for the record, it can definitely, like, if you touch, like, very melted glue gun stuff, it'll be, like, melted and on your fingers, and you can't, like, get it. It will burn you. So, like, don't do what this person's doing. But she does it often in this video. It can't, if you are, but it's fun. No, do not do that. Do not. Okay, so then here's the powder of not an illegal substance that you have to put in there. And then this is like a sealant. I assume this is supposed to be like super glue or something. It is a lot. This is a lot of work for what amounts to really not being all that much. But wait, there's more. This thing definitely leaks. It does. Surely, because also you will see at this point that the little LED light thing just sticks out. And I'm sure you're putting the sealant probably over it as well, but like you have a piece of it that's just like jutting out. Now she's having to cure the glue that she just put on, the sealant or whatever. She just had to use a UV light that I guess comes with the pack to seal it. A part of this project is having to cure whatever glue. She's having to put more now. Okay, then we have more stuff. Powder is going into a bottle. She's putting water into this bottle now. I really don't know what this is about. Unsure what this powdery stuff is different from the like snowflakey stuff that's in the plastic box. I have to do that with broken statues. That makes sense. But for what this is, I will say this costs like $12 on Amazon. Box should be made, then customer can mix the snowflake water. That probably would be fine. But okay, now she is putting the water in the box, wiping it down. But then of course you have to seal it because there is a hole just on the plastic. And again, I do not recommend this. Sanding it down. But it's fine. Don't do that. I have no interest in paying $12 for snowflake water to leak all over my desk. Now she's just gluing the box to the side. And you can... and that's how it works. So that's how it works. That's how it looks. That's... Ignore the stuff that's like stuck to the plastic. So I will say, looking at how like this looks here, I feel like it's not quite the same as what I was imagining this was going to be. From this picture, I'm imagining it's like some kind of automated, like, there's like a tube or something that's like feeding the snow from the bottom to the top of the thing, and it's like just cycling it. Like I imagine this is something that you plug in, or because otherwise if it's not that, you're just staring at a clear box. Unless you pick it up, flip it over, and place it down. It is not even, I would say, because you could argue, well, isn't that just a snow globe? It's really not, though, because I feel like a snow globe mostly has, like, the thing in the middle is itself usually pretty neat or nice to look at. I have to remind you, this is very photoshopped right now because the back panel isn't black. So I also thought that it had like a back. It wasn't until I saw this picture that I was like, oh, it's transparent. Okay. But if it had like a clear backing, there's at least something there that it keeps the night feel, you know, always. But like if it was a snow globe, it doesn't really work as a snow globe, I don't think, because the actual like bit, the lamp bit is very like barely there. It's also white because obviously they want this to go with like a dark background, but like with a light background, I'm sorry, with like a light, with like a white lamppost, it just doesn't look that great on its own. I think people would be like, what's that weird box you keep on your shelf? What is that? Sassy, welcome in. What is this weird box you have? And anyway, I saw this and I was like, wow, what a weird product. That was going to be my question, yeah. It's supposed to be, it looks like this, Sassy. Or this is the goal. Is it's supposed to be snow falling with a little lamp, and it has like snow. Does it have frequently returned item warning? I don't have the link up anymore. It didn't, it did only have a single star review. Let me see if I can find it again. Where's the like, there's a history, right? This may surprise you. I didn't end up buying it. I found it. There are 6 reviews. It has a 1.2 stars. Does it just say what it comes with? Like what? Oh, some people, I will say, it does not come with instructions, so you have to go back to the product store like listing to see the instructions for this. Oh, okay, hold on. This is what the... What? Oh, it's actually oil? Question mark? So, okay, it says... Wait, that seems bad, doesn't it? So, hold on. It says how to use. Wrap the light tape to put on the small street light. That's the grammar it used. Sprinkle snow powder. Apply glue and use violet light to seal it. Fill with quicksand oil. What is quicksand oil? Oh, and it does say packaging includes a detailed tutorial. Warm notes. I like that. Instead of things to be warned about, warm notes. Please allow slight size errors due to manual measurement. Due to differences between monitor displays, actual color may vary slightly from image. Thank you for understanding. Please contact us at any time if you have any questions. We will give you the most satisfactory solution within 24 hours. But 1.2 stars. 1. Here's one review. Strong chemical smell, and it doesn't come assembled. Looks like a mound of illegal substances. That's the title of the review. Is that an AI? I don't think it's AI, but it is photoshopped. Like they've put like a black background behind it. Like I think they probably took a picture of it with like lights off or like with a black board or something behind it, and then they photoshopped it onto this like snowy image because yeah, it's obviously like it's just a clear box, right? I thought it had like a backing or a background in it. Whoops. Oh, that's Jester's thing. We can get rid of that. But they then had this other product photo where I was like, oh, it's transparent. Okay. So that way the flakes fall slowly. That makes sense. You could look out your window most months and probably see a better example of snow falling on a lamppost. True. Display differences for black, white, and sodium yellow. Yeah. Okay, so this review said, very disappointed. I did not know that I had to put it together. There are no instructions. I see a QR code on the package, and I never scan anything that is suspicious. That's smart. What was delivered is nothing but a strong... Wait. What was delivered in nothing but a strong chemical smell and a bag that looks like drugs. That's funny. Another person said, not worth at any price. Horrible? Question mark. It's a beautiful concept, however, several things. It is very small, cheaply made, poorly packaged. I ordered 2 and both were broken and no instructions. I ended up throwing them away. Definitely not worth it at any price. Next person gave it 2 stars and said, full instructions? 5 question marks? No instructions on how to assemble. Guess I have to guess. Why did they give that 2 out of 5 stars? That seems like a 1-star thing. And then another review said, the light is no working. And then their only thing they said in the review is no working. It said there's 6 reviews, but it only showed me 4. That's odd. No, now it just says 4 customer reviews. Oh, there's only 4 reviews, 6 ratings. I see. I'm understanding now. The one in the video doesn't look as clear as the one in the stock images. That's probably, yeah. I assume that's it, you can kind of see in I wonder if either they did it wrong or if it just shows like how they probably, what could be also is that maybe this is like a slight knockoff of something that is real. Because that does happen a bit. where maybe the image is from something that is like, but it looks so similar though. Like even the LED box on the side is the same. So I don't know, but it could just be like, this is the product image that they like put a lot of like effort into. And then the real one, it's like our cheaper materials or something like that. Because you can see when it's on, it has stuff on the plastic. Like, look how many of the pieces at the top are like not moving. It's like the plastic is like scuffed, or that the snow stuff is like stuck to the walls of it or something. I'm really not sure what's happened here. Maybe that just happens after time. Like maybe, like, I mean, no, you can kind of see it even here, right? Yeah, there's stuff that's just stuck to the front of it. Yeah, look how bad that looks. So I've bought 10. Just kidding. I was looking at lamps, and this popped up. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then the image, the photoshopped image is the one that is the like first image that you see. Apparently, just a week ago, this was being sold at $25. But it is currently 15 for 2 or $9 for 1. It's a steal. Oh, and $9 for delivery, because this is not a Amazon Prime product. I was trying to get Sassy to come to bed and heard about the due to differences in digital display thing and had to rant. That's fair. Did you hear that they're making a movie that stars an AI actress? I heard they had signed an AI actress a long time ago, or a while back, to like a acting, what is that, union thing or whatever. And I think I did hear that she's, yes. How do you sign an AI? A great question. But she's being like represented by an agency, like an acting agency, and not just like a, it's not just like a contract with the company that like made her. It's like yes, like she has an agent. First NFTs and now this, and I can't remember. There's some actor. I want to say it's Gwyneth Paltrow, but I could be wrong. Somebody said that it was fine. That it was like, oh, how lovely or something. Maybe it's not Gwyneth Paltrow, but that feels like something she would say. They were like, oh, I can definitely see some benefit to this. And then, of course, everyone else is like, this is just, like, who would want to work aside, like across from like not even a human. Like when they do CG like Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy, they have like at different times they either have a puppet or they have like somebody in the green suit with like a little thing, or like when they've done Groot, they usually use somebody who's like tall, and they have like, they put Groot's mask or something, or like a thing above to mark like, okay, that's who you're looking at, that's your eye line, that's your whatever. But this is even further from that. There is nothing. There's just they're gonna put the AI actress in, I guess. I don't really know. Actress. That the AI takes all of her future roles. That's funny. Is it named Jenny? No, I don't think so. It's Tilly Norwood. This is what she looks like. This is what she's been made to look like, I should say. Tilly Norwood, everybody. AI actress. Let's see. She has a Wikipedia page. It's a very long. In March 2026, a music video titled "Take the Lead," featuring Norwood, was released on YouTube. It addressed the backlash of Norwood's creation by opening with the lyrics, "When they talk about me, they don't see the human spark, the creativity, and I'm just a tool, but I've got life." Oh, goodness. It also featured a disclaimer that says, "Made by 18 real humans, from production designers to costume designers to prompters, editors, and an actor. The vocals were generated by Suno, which is like a AI music thing." In July 2026, a feature film entitled "Misaligned" was announced, described as starring Norwood. They can't even get AI voices to do character acting for audiobooks, despite Amazon shove it at people, and they think they can make this work. That's the thing, is that, like, I hate anytime they're used, like, you hear AI voice acting. It's so, like, uncanny valley. Like, it just puts me off greatly. And the thing is, so, like, this is probably going to cost so much money. I hope they lose so much money. I mean, they probably will, but I imagine, like, so currently, from what I understand, when you make a video, AI video, at max, currently the capabilities are set to 15 seconds at a time. At the very maximum. So, like, that's why if you're questioning if a video is real, look to see, is it 15 seconds or less? Is it longer, but is it only made of, like, little cuts and clips that are less than that? Like, is it basically somebody who's took a bunch of video prompts and spliced it together? But so basically, is it going to be a short film? Is it a short film? Because I feel like that alone would take forever to do, as well, like, because also it's not like it's not like AI, there is a, it's not like you have great control over what you make, right? Because, like, the whole deal with prompters is that they, like, will, you have to keep prompting. You have to keep saying, change this, or do this, or do it again, or, like, whatever, right? Like, it's not like, okay, just like, it's not like you were taking, like, a CG model of something, like a 3D model of a character, and being like, okay, everything was perfect, but I just need to fix something with her hair, and now I just want to move the way, I want to change the way this works, like, just how the hair is blowing, or the way this character's face is emoting. It's not like that. You have to redo the entire thing, and so I just can't imagine that is at all, like, practical. They cannot be practical for anything of. It is a full movie. I don't know. It doesn't say. A feature film. The train of thought has derailed. Oh no. I want to know. Is it a short film? Controversial AI actor Tilly Norwood. I look controversial. It's funny. It's as if like she has done something controversial, but no, it's just her existence is controversial. Will star. I like this article. Controversial. Okay, actually, wait, hold on. This article, the opening line is controversial AI actor Tilly Norwood will star in Misaligned, marking the first time she has led a feature film. Aline Vanden Velden, who created Norwood, is in development on the pick. The London-based firm claims to have retrained and upskilled. What kind of corporate nonsense? Upskilled more than 30 TV and film creatives, filmmakers, actors, and technologists since its launch, and is now applying the approach to the movie's production. Particle 6 claims Misaligned's production will see traditional professionals such as directors, writers, and editors working alongside AI specialists. Misaligned is billed as a comedy drama telling a coming-of-age story infused with existential AI chaos. Set inside the Tillyverse, a surreal digital world located somewhere up in the cloud. It follows Tilly, an AI being with no real body, no childhood, and no lived experience of her own, but access to everyone else's. Per the synopsis, things spiral when a seductive rogue bot from the dark web convinces her to abandon her guardrails and begin developing desires, impulses, and ambitions of her own. The more terrifyingly human she becomes, the more famous she gets, and significantly, Tilly begins to develop shame that her very being has been built on the whole of humanity. The film will absolutely be funny, chaotic, and self-aware. Very Tilly, said Van der Velden. Yes, very Tilly. But underneath it, there's something deeper about identity, performance, and our very human fears around AI. And yes, art will most definitely be imitating life. Van der Velden said Particle 6's ambition with Norwood has always been to show the creative industry what is possible with AI at any one point in time. She added, now with our first feature film, we will not only be showcasing the very latest tools and their applications, but we'll also be helping traditional filmmakers who join the crew to upskill. Do people say upskill? That sounds like such corporate nonsense. And transition to a world where AI will play an increasingly important part. We remain passionate about helping people develop AI skills that will ensure they and the industry continue to thrive. One of the top comments is, no one wants this. Read the room, Tilly. Anonymous posted, she's as real as Mickey Mouse. No. Next person. No. Can't wait to never see this. Anonymous. Oh, is she already in her bad girl phase? Gosh. This is, yeah, I don't know. Wild. That's just wild. That is just wild to me. I hate it. Watch it win every Oscar? No, surely not. I can't imagine it would. Because I feel like I honestly don't know if Hollywood would go for it because they can't exploit AI. You know? I don't know if Hollywood really would go as far as in other news. I watched Obsession. Nice. What'd you think? Since you just showed that lamp again, they have actual lamps like that that aren't the Temu version. Really? Did you just search for like snow lamps or something? The Academy would do it for the meme, maybe. Yeah, actually, maybe that could happen. Fantastic movie. Nice. Yeah, I have zero interest in it. Zero. Snow lamps. Oh, what's so funny is this same lamp is like everywhere. Aw, I like this lamp. Aw. Wait, I love this lamp. I don't know if I should trust it though. Hold on. I can only find it on Walmart. But I love this lamp. I love lamp. Look at this little lamp. It's a little mountain. I like this little guy. I like this little guy. Nightlight Snow Mountain Lamp. It reminds me of Mount Fuji. $30. Let's see if there's a product video. I gotta make sure it's not like, alright, you actually have to mold it. It comes as a solid block of silicone. And you have to melt it down. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I will read this product description to you. You have to solder the wires. Yeah, solder. You have to solder them. Did you hear it made 400 million off of a 750,000? I think I did. I did hear that it's done very well. You got to get your own glue gun, or you got to get your own glue. You got to get your own glue, your own UV light. There you go. You have to solder the wires. Yeah. Okay. This product description on Walmart. Unique activation. The lamp features a distinctive on-off mechanism. Activated by squeezing the top of the mountain. Really? Is it squishy? Adjustable brightness. It offers multiple lighting options. Intelligent nightlight. An intelligent mode positions the Snow Mountain lamp as an ideal nightlight, providing gentle illumination. Timed shutoff. A delay function allows users to set an automatic turn-off for 30 or 60 minutes. Equipped with an integrated battery, the lamp is easily rechargeable via USB. The internal battery provides 15 days of use in energy-saving mode, 30 minutes a day, 6 hours in low brightness, or 4 hours in high brightness. That is not a long time. I feel like that's not a long time. I'd rather just it be a normal lamp. It is designed, it actually is designed to look like Mount Fuji, it says. Well, there you go. So, you can't just, it's definitely made to like, you turn it on for like a little bit and then you turn it on so you can post about it on Instagram and then you turn it off. DIY is becoming, here's the raw materials, oil your lathe and make it yourself. Yes, let me get my lathe real quick. No, that's very true. Unfortunately. As somebody who is not very handy, it is unfortunate. Anyway, that's a bit unfortunate. I kind of wish it was just a normal lamp that just plugged in, you know? Yeah, because, you know, otherwise, if it was like, if I had a stream background, like shelves or something, I could maybe see myself like having that in the background. Then that would make sense to have it like, you know, have it go for a few hours and then, you know, shut it off and make sure it's recharged. But I don't know. Wait a minute. Oh, no. It takes 4 hours to fill the battery? That seems long for something that doesn't last particularly long. Can be charged by external power supply, or you can plug the power supply and use it directly. Wait a minute, hold on. I found it on a different website. Kawaii Snow Mountain Nightlight. I mean, it is quite kawaii. I will give you that. But I need the power. I need to power the built-in crypto miner. Make sure you connect it to Ethernet. It would be very funny if that's just like. Let's see. Hold on. Can you like leave it plugged in as a USB? Or is it like once it's plugged in, it's very beautiful lamp, better than in the photo. 2 levels of glow, powered by battery or USB power. Turns on and off by touch. Bottom rough plastic. The top is a soft silicone. Okay, that is a better. That is better. That you can like. You can leave it in as a USB. Better. I'm a better fan of that. I would rather do that than just have it like I have to keep charging it over and over. Also, this place that I'm looking at, I'm currently at blossommemento.com. Look at this little dino mug, everybody. Uh-oh. It is unfortunate that I do not have expendable income right now. Look at this dino mug I found. Where's... Oh, there it is. Look at this little cute little dino. Dino mug. Comes in 4 colors. 5 colors, actually. There's a blue and purple dino, a yellow and pale green, a green and yellow, a tan and brown, and a pink and muted bluish color. It's very cute. It's adorable. I love them. Yeah, it's very adorable. Let's look at this website. Home & Co. Let's see what else we have here. Mug warmer. There's a kawaii dinosaur light. It's just the tail. By the way, everything is kawaii. Kawaii dinosaur nightlight. Kawaii cat paw cushion chair. Kawaii bunny drink warmer. Kawaii dinosaur alarm clock. Kawaii pet TV humidifier. Oh, okay. It's a humidifier, but it's in the shape of a pet TV. So there's a lot going on in this concept. Hold on. Just because I feel like I need to show you what The title was a journey. Here's your kawaii pet TV humidifier. Mr. Pan and I are gonna go watch the movie. Have a great stream. I hope you guys have a great night. Make sure to turn on your kawaii pet TV humidifier. What else do they have? A Shiba comfort rug. It's just a rug. I don't know what's more comfort about it. Oh, they have another dinosaur mug. How many dinosaur mugs can you have? Dino tissue box. Kawaii Shiba LED humidifier oil diffuser. So many kawaii things. All of them. All of the mugs. Okay, we've looked at everything. They also have a kawaii portable heater. It's not very kawaii. It just looks like a portable heater. I'm going to be honest with you. I think that one was a stretch. I do have a throne, but I would rather... I think the link still works, but I would rather you guys not buy things for me. I'd prefer... If anything were to happen... We've got an Australia trip going, you know? Looks like we've got some more neat mugs that have animals in them. Let's look at this. What is this? I feel like you can't get a good photo of this. There's like, it's not worth showing. It's like a mug that has a topper that has like a bubble on it. And inside the bubble, there's like an animal. But all of because there's like a dome, plastic dome, it's like all the shots are like, there's glare on them. You can't really quite see anything. What do we have? Kawaii electric mosquito swatter. Some of these are so specific. Like, it's a electric mosquito swatter thing, but it has cat ears on it, and it's just like someone was like, I really want one of those things, but I really need it to look cute. So you can be kawaii while you're killing mosquitoes. Exactly. Stationery. I do love stationery. Oh, it's like stationery products. Like a pen holder or a kawaii cat desk vacuum. That cannot be strong enough. It's yay big. I refuse to believe that it would be useful at all as a desk vacuum. Let's look at the accessories. Oh, okay. I can't tell if this is creative or or a waste of money. This is a kawaii bear warm handbag. It's to keep your hands warm while you use your phone. I feel like there's like some creativity there, but also like, I don't know. Part of me is like, this feels like a waste of money. You need it. To me, this is like, surely not. Like, I don't know. That's too much. Too much for me. It's too much. They have lots of pins. Where did that lamp go? Lamp. I love lamp. Oh, there's... I mean, I think it's the same lamp as the one that was on Walmart, but theirs is much more expensive. It's almost like $15 more expensive on this one website. The markup. Oh, there's a TikTok video with the mountain lamp. Let's see the snow lamp review. And by let's, I mean, I'll watch it. What? Oh, weird. Also, okay, hold on. Someone bought that lamp from Amazon. And they like it. That doesn't seem right. This is why I don't trust TikTok. Just anybody can make a video. And their opinions can be wrong. Anyway, before we get into the game, what have you guys been up to? Yeah, don't they make a cut if you click it? Probably. They probably sell it. Shan, welcome in. How are you? How's it going? I saw that you streamed this morning. How did it feel being back? How are you feeling? How goes it?
Jetpack to the moon and back.
Bear, thank you for gifting us
So
up to
much
Shan.
Bear gifted Earth to Shan a subscription.
Doing
so
much
Bear
better. Turns out
gifted a
I
tier
had
1 sub to Earth
strep.
to Shan.
Oh.
They have given
No,
92
I don't
gift
think you
subs
told me
in
you
the
had
channel.
strep. I think you just said that you were feeling bad and then you're like, I'm feeling worse than the next day. Oh, that's no good. Did you go see... So you went to see a doctor and they probably gave you medicine then, I'm assuming? I'm glad that you're feeling better, or on the way. Are you like 100%? You would say? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. We almost didn't stream tonight, but here we are. We'll play a little bit more of the game that we've been playing, Dimhaven. I do not know if I have the brain for this next puzzle that I have to do. Still not 100%. My throat is still a little off. Okay, fair. Hello, Torn Logic. Welcome in. Which puzzle are you on? I am on the kitchen puzzle. Specifically with the drawers. We believe in you. I do not believe in me. I don't think my brain is big enough. My brain is actually it is not long enough to handle this next puzzle. It is a bit daunting, but you'll get it. We'll see. I started looking at it the last stream and I found the like key. And I think I'm gonna have to like sit there and like go through that chart and probably document like, okay, this one leads to this one and whatever. I'm honestly not sure if I fully understand it from what I stared at it last time for like 30 minutes. I hadn't even opened any or closed any drawers. I just looked at the guide or the little like the scroll thing you find. So we'll see. We'll see how far for what we do. But welcome in. So have you played the game fully then? Yearns for a hint system. I mean, there is one, but I'm trying not to use it unless I'm like I just do not know what they want me to do or whatever. One thing that helped me a lot was that you can sketch on the... Yeah, so that's what I started doing. I don't know if my brain is going to be able to handle it. I restarted it. I finished it, but still love the game. No spoilers for me. Fair, yeah. I mean, I'm really loving the game. I think it's very well done. I've not played anything else that they've made. But but I really like this. Oh, same. Very cool. Yeah. I really love the art style they went for this. It doesn't look like their other games went in that direction, but I'm hoping that they kind of continue that. Like, I hope we see more stuff from them that looks like this. You're great at puzzle games. You'll figure this one out. Maybe. I don't know. At the very least, I might hit a point where I'm just like, we're using the hint system, and hopefully it just tells us. I will be playing Kern at some point. That one looked pretty neat. I guess that's one of the ones that they are most known for. Which I guess was also their first game that they made, but I do enjoy like puzzle games that are like this. I'm not necessarily great at them. Though I do like games that aren't very handholdy. But I think there are some things that have already been in this, and I'm like, I need you to hold my hand. I need you to just tell me what this is because I cannot figure it out. When I first saw that puzzle, I regretted doing it on stream, but then it didn't take that long once I figured it out. But yeah, very daunting. Oh yeah. You might be smarter than me. Again, I already started it for 30 minutes. So that's okay though. No shame in hints. Yeah, for sure. I sort of think it may just take us the entire stream. I don't think this will be a particularly long stream. I started kind of late. Had to use hints a couple of times, yeah. We used it for the puzzle. I couldn't find the conductor piece that was on the side of the elevator. Which I understand. I see that I could have gotten it had I really looked back, but I needed a hint there. There was something else we needed a hint about. Oh, the dinner party thing. There was something that I just didn't understand from the letter. The letter was confusing to me. Charles's letter. Where he said, I thought Charles and Zach were on the same team because of his line, we have a new strategy or something, or we have a new strategy with Steve. That sentence confused me. Because I was like, he's saying we as in him and Zach, right? Like he's either reminding Zach that they have worked on a strategy or like, I'm going to tell you about a new strategy when I see you. But the fact that, no, it's Charles and Steve are on the same team. That was like a weirdly structured sentence to me. And so I had to, I was like, when I read the hint for that, I was like, what? Okay, I guess if you, the hint was like, they are on Steve, so Steve and Charles are on the same team. And I was like, what? Let me read that again. And thank you very much for the follow.
Streamer.
The vending machine got me. I thought I had to get the box. The top, I remember looking at that box. I too was like, oh, surely we're going to need more money. And then I was like, oh, we actually have exact amount of money for this other thing. But I remember seeing also the chip bag up in the nest or something. So I was like, okay, maybe that's why. But I only did that because I noticed we had the exact amount of money for something that was in the thing. But when I first saw the vending machine, I was like, ooh, there's a box up there. Maybe that's going to have like bird spray or something. There's a lot of moving around for that one. A new strategy with the Waynes or whatever. Yeah. So I was like, because to me, also, if I was Charles, and if I'm Charles or Steve, and I have a new strategy to use against Zach and because I think Zach and Matilda were on a team, I wouldn't tell them that. I wouldn't say, by the way, we've been working on a new strategy, so get ready, because that then prepares the enemy team, right? That would, I mean, maybe they're not very competitive and they're just having fun with it, but I don't know. I was just like, this doesn't make sense to me. This doesn't seem like, he's trying to get in your head. I guess. I mean, maybe it worked. He got into my head. So, by the way, Shan, how was Elden Ring today? How did that go? But yeah, but I'm glad that you enjoyed the game. I am very much enjoying it. I hope they make more stuff like in this same style, visual style, and all of that. I really like it. I might give some of their other games a try down the road. But yeah, we'll see what we do. Oh, by the way, I was gonna mention this earlier because we talked about this a little bit ago. Double Fine and Compulsion Studios are going independent. Microsoft is selling Ninja Theory and Undead Labs. So that is the update. So Double Fine isn't closed, but they are going independent. To be honest, if you could do the puzzle with all the connectors and the generators, you'll be fine. That one I sort of fell into. I was the box A I solved unintentionally after probably trying to like get it to work for a couple of hours on the previous stream. On the next stream, I then came back and I was trying to explain everything, like for people who weren't here the last time, what did you miss? And then I was explaining the current puzzle we were on, and I was explaining all of the rules for each of the different pieces. And then some, just kind of like as I was explaining it, I placed it in a way that solved it. I was like, oh, never mind. And then B, B took me a bit. I ended up just going from so I knew which blocks needed to be used because of that. Like, we used that one sheet that you find, and then we looked at, was it the whiteboard maybe? And then I just started from every spot that was like I knew would be used, and then just went through trying to connect them all. So it wasn't particularly like skilled. It was more, the first one I lucked into after not getting it for a long time, and then this one, and then B, I just sort of, what's the word, like process of elimination it mostly. This one will be interesting, and I don't think my brain is long enough for this next puzzle, so we'll see how we do. But let's go ahead and run ads. We'll BRB, so we'll BRB, run ads, and we'll come back and then we'll hop into the game, and then what might proceed to be one of the least interesting to watch streams ever. As you will just watch me stare at a flowchart sort of thing, and watch me go, wait, yes? No. Okay, maybe this is on, or this is open. This one's closed. No, what does that make it? A 1? No, it's a 0 now. Okay, that'll basically be me for a while. But friends, I didn't pause the thing. Stand up, stretch, grab a snack, grab a drink, and we will BRB.
Take this pause to rejuvenate. Stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
And welcome back, everybody. Just realized I did not have my keyboard. Sorry, I was grabbing a snack, but heard you from the kitchen. Elden Ring was good. I played for 8.5 hours on the same boss, but made some progress. Yeesh. Well, I hope you get it. I hope you are able to get that boss. But I'm glad it went well. You should convince him to play it. I'm sorry, Bear. No one will be able to convince me to play it. I don't think I have. Yeah, nobody could get me to play Elden Ring. Sowie. Okay. So, as I was saying, we are on this. Essentially, we have to either have certain cupboards open or closed, and then we're going to pull on this handle. The way we figure out which ones need to be opened or closed is through this handy dandy notebook. This guide that we have here. Now, I don't feel like I fully understand what's happening or what's going on or why things are the way that they are. Am I looking for help from you? No. So we're just going to try to get it to work. Hell, I had to. No, I'm not gonna even say that. I just don't think it just wouldn't ever. It's just not something that I would find fun. I did make a Blue's Clues reference. I did. Like, I get why people find it fun. I'm just not. I don't have that dog in me. Things that are like just seem. I would not have fun just beating my head against the wall trying to beat a boss. I think I would just be like, I would just not have fun. I just wouldn't be. I don't like difficult experiences. I want things to be easy. I would have fun. I know you would, but I don't care. but I don't care about that. I would not be having fun. So, okay. This is the chart. This is a chart that we have. I assume this is a door. I'm going to tell you, I'm just going to be reading out, or saying my thoughts out loud. I assume this is a door, and that we want door open. I assume a 1 means open. Why? I don't know, because 0 feels closed. 0 feels closed to me. So I assume that's what, I feel like I'm trying to get this to be a 1. This thing, I think we want it to be a 1. You can make it a Wild Australia push fundraiser. For every 100 raids, you will play 10 minutes of Elden Ring. That I feel like it seems, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think I would even want to do that. Because I wouldn't have fun at all. It wouldn't be a good time. All right. So then we have this chart breakdown. I'm gonna break down. So if we have a 0, if something is closed and then there's this symbol, it turns it into a 1. I really shouldn't say open or closed because that doesn't make sense. So if you have a 0, if something is a 0, which again, I think that means if it's closed, and then it has this symbol, then it becomes a 1. If you have a 1 and then this symbol, then it becomes a 0. Then we have this symbol that's like a piece of land and the sun. That's what I see. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but that's what I see. The main takeaway from it is if both things are 1 and then they meet, then that thing stays as a 1. Everything else becomes a 0. So like if both of them are closed, I would imagine it stays as a 0. If either door is open, but there's still one that's closed, then it's still a 0. Then you have the mushroom. The mushroom acts as the same thing except for reversed. So if both are open and then you have the mushroom symbol, it is then a 0. And then any other version of that is oh no, I take that back. Wait, what? No, the mushroom is different. The mushroom, if both are 0s, then it's a 0. If either door is open, it's a 1. But if both doors are open, it's a 0. So I lied to you and myself just then. So I hope that all made sense, because now we have to figure out what everything needs to be. Okay, so in order for this to be a 1, I was saying these two have to end up as 1s. Because we have the ground symbol here. And that has to be a 1. Let me put... put that there. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna erase all of this. I think I'm gonna need a better color code system. The color code system will be... Wait a minute. Okay, good. It does save that. Yellow will be the goal for that, like, for that, you know, flowy chart. Blue will be what it needs to... wait a minute. Oops. Blue will be...
Dang.
Aw, Magical, thank you very much for the 1,500 bits.
Madrigal
You didn't need to
Music,
do that.
cheered X 1500.
Thank you very much. You don't have to spend your bits like that here. Appreciate it though. Thank you very much. 1,500. What is this, by the way? No? Delete. Wait. Oh! No. Don't delete the photo. No. Remember, none of your bits and stuff go to Elden Ring. So that's 0 minutes. Actually, Bear.
Dang.
Thank you very much for the 200 bits, Bear.
To much too, Bear cheered
Actually, you said that-
X200.
I've said that for the longest time. So I've said that for many moons, in fact. Okay. Yellow is going to be, what does the goal for that, like, line of, like, you know, we need this to be a 1. In the same way now, we need... I wish I could change the size of the text, but it's fine. I don't recall. It's because you don't listen, Bear. Okay. Because we need these to end up being 1 so that this becomes a 1. Blue is going to be like looking at the individual stuff. What if it needs to be open or closed? I think that's how we're going to do that. Now, in order for this to be a 1, it also needs to both be 1s. So let's do more 1s. In order for this to be a 1.
Anonymous tipped $15.
Anonymous! Thank you very much for $15 towards our Australia trip goal. Very much appreciated. Thank you very much. We are 20, and I still need to think of what's the end goal for this one. But thank you, Anonymous. Thank you. In order for this to be a 1, one needs to be closed and one needs to be open. Now, how do I do this? Because we don't know which is going to be which. Oh my goodness. I don't think it'll be an animal week. What GIF was that from? I didn't see it. Was it Mirage from Apex? I feel like that's the default one. Okay.
A spark lights the fuse.
Anonymous,
The
thank you
hype
for
train
5
rolls
gifted
by.
Just
subs.
gifted 5 subs.
Fuzzy
Choo-choo.
Gamer, Able
Audible.
Platinum, Big Fuss, Jet City Dude, and Pinkus, Boss Pro. If you were gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. That is very kind of you, Anonymous. Thank you very much. And thank you all for the hype train. You're asking the wrong person about Apex. It was a robot person with that gave Bumblebee vibes. A robot person. Was he wearing yellow and black? Is that why? Because if so, that's Apex Mirage. He's not a robot person. He just has things on his suit. Oh, robot / person. I see. I think. I mean, I could be wrong. It has been a while. I didn't get to see the thing when I looked over. But I think it's Mirage from Apex. I'm pretty sure. Okay. So we want this to be a 1. which means one has to be closed, one has to be open. Or one has to be a 0, one has to be a 1. But like, look how much it branches off. And like, certain ones are go to 2 different things.
A collective cheer. Our hype train soars higher.
Anonymous, thank you
gifted
very much for
3
3
subs.
gifted subs. For Life, Vague Grass, and Overrife. If you were gifted, so make sure you say thank you. It's very kind. But you don't need to do that. And
Bear tipped $15. Let me check.
Bear, thank you very much for 15. Yeah, it's Mirage. I do see the Bumblebee vibes. I do get it. I do see it because he's wearing yellow and black. But yeah, it's Mirage from Apex, and thank you very much for the 15. We are now 35. We're on our way. We're on our way to our next goal. So thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so we're gonna make this green. Wait. Oops. I think I put, whoops. I think I put, oh no. Yeah, oh gosh. Oh no. I'm forgetting all the controls.
Anonymous tipped $15.
And Anonymous, thank you for another 15. That is very kind. Appreciate it. We're getting closer to Australia. Maybe I'll see my friends again. What is this? What does that mean? Sketch tools, erase. But thank you very much. It is very kind. Very, very kind. Very generous. Okay. What? That's not what I mean to do. And I keep doing it. That's not photos. Alright, alright. No! I keep thinking that's like a hand tool that I'll get to move. See, my brain is not big enough for this. My brain... I do not have the capacity for this. Sketch tools. What is... There we go. Middle mouse button. There we go. All right. So we're going to make ones that are tentative green. That means I don't know if this one is 1 or 0. But I know that one has to be 1 and one has to be 0. And we're just gonna see we're gonna see how this goes. So if this needs to be a 0 because of this guy, which just reverses things, that means going into it needs to be a 1. Now, how do I mark that? Is that a different color? Or do we just still use yellow? We'll use yellow. So that means it needs to be a 1 in here. Okay, now we have 2 drawers, or we have a drawer and a cupboard. In order for that to be a 1, one needs to be open and one needs to be closed.
It's time to disembark as the hype train
Very
nears
much for
its
the hype
end.
train, everybody.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. If you got an
friends.
emote, let us know. Let us know what you got. Oh, nice. The popcorn one. That is good. Okay, so let's say... this drawer is 0. Let's say this one is 1. Why does it never tell me what emote I unlock? Have you unlocked all of them? You've probably unlocked... Yeah, you might have unlocked all of them at that level. Which one is new? Oh. Yeah, that one was released with like the cow and all of them. I don't remember what tier that was, but oh, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Did you ever message Twitch support about your bit emotes? Okay. Alright, hold on. If this one is closed, because this one also has to go up here and make a 1, which means then this has to be open. Because this and this go up here, and that would make a 1, right? Mushroom is 1 is open, 1 is not. Okay. This one here... Zero and 1, so that is a 1. Then that changes to a 0. Okay. But now we have to see if this makes sense. So from here... in order for this to be... oh, hold on. Okay, hold on. That's a level 5 one. You didn't get that today. Oh, maybe. Yeah, from YB's hype train? Oh, yeah, maybe from the other day. Because that was level 5, I think. So one needs to be closed, one needs to be open. This one... or one needs to be a 0, one needs to be a 1. I think if I'm looking at this right, we'll have to test it out. I think this one is a 0. And this is a 1. Because that's closed. Oh, wait, no. No. Wait, no. It could still happen. That's 0. This could be... I'm gonna actually just draw this one out. Because 0 and 1 on... No, wait. Yeah, no, that's right. 0 and 1 with the mushroom is gonna equal 1. This makes this whole thing 1, so currently this is set to 1, which means to get a 0, here, we need this to be open. Does that work? 1 and 1 is 0. 1 and 1 is 0. This is open. Wait. Yeah, that works. 1 and 0 is going to lead it to being a 1. 1 and 0 equals a 1. And then here... this one... is closed. This door is open, which would make it a 1. And then this thing switches it to a 0. And then 0 and 1 would make it a 1. And on this side, we need it to be a 1. So 0 and 1. Is 1. So 1 and 1. But this guy is a 1. And now we have this whole other side that I need to do. Week 3 of summer school and we still don't have the supplies we ordered. At this point, we'll probably get them in time for the actual school year to start. Oh no. That doesn't sound fun at all. And the school I'm at this week won't let me use any of their instruments. After work today, I had to go back to my school, which is on the opposite side of the city from the school I'm at, and borrow some more stuff to get through the week. Oh my goodness, that's wild. And today's this week's a shorter. Is this a shorter week or no? It's the full 4 days, right? I don't know when we are or where we are. Okay, that took me about 35 minutes Took me about 35 minutes to do. No worries. Full 4 days last week. Last week was a short one. Right. Okay. All right. We need this to be a 1. Which means... Let me... Hold on. Put that on top more. There you go. It's gonna get real scrunched. In order for this to be a 1, they both have to be 1s on either side. Okay. In order for this to be a 1 needs to be a 0, 1 needs to be a 1. Right? Mushroom. 1 is 0, 1 is 1. Guys, we also got distracted. We also distracted you with the hype train in that time. I mean, for like a minute, maybe. You know, cumulatively. Okay. So 1 needs to be a 1, 1 needs to be a 0. We'll gamble and then we'll see what happens. We'll make the left one a 1 again. And this one a 0. Alright. If this needs to be a 0, then that needs to be a 0. There needs to be a 1 in here. And then to make this a 1, they both need to be 1s. But because they're reversed, they need to both be closed. Right? 0 to 1. 1 and 1. To 1. Reverse to 0. Now this one will get confusing. Because it actually does 2 different nodes or something. I don't know what you call these. Okay, so if this needs to be a 1, this needs to be a 1. These need to both be 1s. Wait. This is making this a 1. Whoops. check. Okay. Zeros flips to 1. 1 and 1 equals a 1. It flips to 0. Here we have 1 and 1, which makes it a 1. Right. 1 and 1 becomes a 1. 1 and 0 is a 1, and we need that. Here this is now a 1 because of this thing. So that means for this to be a 1, this also needs to be a 1. Yes. Okay. All right. For this to be a 1. Well, okay, wait. Hold on. I just did the wrong color. Put a 1 there. We want that to be a 1. That should also be yellow. All right. So both of these need to be 1s because of that. Start on the right. These also need to be 1s. Don't have room. Like how some of them look okay, some of them look just terrible. They look almost more like a 2. This is same thing. This needs to be a 1. But because of this needs to be closed. Because 0 turns into 1. There you go. This needs to be open, so this has to be a 1. Here. Oh, those should be yellow. Okay. here. In order for this to be a 1, this has to have 1s. Actually, wait. Let's erase that. That means this drawer needs to be open. Okay, here's where things get a little tricky. So this guy... Well, I think I do need a little thing here. Okay. This guy... Actually, wait. It's too close. This, in order for it to be a 1, needs to have 1 closed, 1 open. This one is currently open. It's already tied to a drawer that's open. So that means this needs to be closed. Or, well, it would have to be closed. Yeah. So this is 0. Let me double check. 0 and 1 is a 1. In order to get to a 1, this is 1. 1 and 1. It's 1 and double checking. 0 switches to a 1. And this is opened. So 1 and 1, 1. Okay. Now here, this is closed. In order for it to be a 1 for the mushroom, this has to be open. Okay, luckily it seems like none of this has... If I've done this correctly, none of it had to be, like, undone. One and 0. 1. 1, 1, 1. 1 and 1 equals 1. Wait, 1 and 1 is 1. There's another 1 here, so 1. I think that is right. This reminds me of, like, the Joker's, like, the ha 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 tattoo that he had, whatever his name was. Okay, done. So 0 is closed, 1 is open. Let's see if this worked. This one is open. This one is open. Open, closed. Open, and the one above it is open. The rest are closed. This is open. That one is closed. These three are open, right? Oh. Oh. That's random. Okay. Now, if that was correct, when I pull this, it should say, well done. I said, this should say, well done. Hold on. Did I? Okay, hold on. Zero, one. That one's open. Closed. Open. Open. Close, closed. One. One, one, one. Close. That's how... I don't know where I've gone wrong. We're about to have to run ads. Let's go ahead and run ads now. And we'll come back and I'll continue looking at this and trying to figure this out. The first attempt did not work. All right, snap, stretch, grab a snack, grab a drink, BRB.
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes.
Welcome back, everybody. All right. So I checked this. That's fine. I don't think I made any mistakes here. Going from here. I'm lost, so am I. It didn't work, so apparently I have something wrong. It needs to be 1. And 0. This needs to be... a 1 and a 1. And all of it is... I didn't make any mistakes in terms of the flowchart making sense. I thought putting a period wouldn't make the sound effect. A period? So it's all technically correct. Like, if that is what I'm going for, that should lead to that. I'm going to reverse everything, which I don't think will fully make sense, but if it's open currently, I'm going to close it. If it's closed, I'm going to open it. Because why not? It's because you left the water on. I don't think so. It doesn't seem to. Oops. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with the water. I mean, unless this is just wrong. Like maybe this isn't just a symbol of the door. Maybe. Like, for sure it's not, like, a math thing. Like, it's not like we have to add up to a certain number because all of this chart is just ones and zeros. So, they all have to stay as ones and zeros. Unless for some reason it needs to be a 0 up here instead of a 1. Which I don't know why. I don't know. I feel like this is going to open. Maybe I'm wrong. I guess I also need to do it in the order of, like, the... Maybe it also needs to be the order. Like, going from... it was... these drawers and then around and then there. Your logic the first time around seems solid. Are there any letters that pertain to this too? I think it's just the chart. Zero. Oh, right. Open. Okay. That's not it. Let's go back. We're going to take another photo of the thing. I'm going to try doing it if it's a 0 up top. Let's go. Unless the issue is we just don't have enough power going to it, but I don't know how we would do that. I tried raising the power and I couldn't. Alright. Back to the little literal drawing board. Okay. We're now going to say, whoops. Instead of it being a 1, we want this to be a 0. Why? Process of elimination. Okay. One of these needs to, well, it could either be 0s or 1s or 0s. If we're going this route. Let's try to see, oh boy. Let's try to see if we do a 0 over here. A 1 over here. And we'll just see. If we want this one to be a 1, these need to be 0s. Oh, that's an O. That's fine. For this to be a 0, these could either be closed or opened. Same thing. This either need to be 0s or 1s. think that is correct. Let's double check. It is very peaceful. All right. Wait. This is wrong. I just did all that wrong. Alright. These have to be ones. Same with this. Wait. No, that's fine. Because we want a 0 here. No. Okay. Okay. Is that right? To get this to be a 0, we have to have a 0 and a 1, or a 0 and a 0, but we have 0 and a 1. To get this to be a 1, These need to both be 1s. For this to be a 1, we need a 1 and a 0. So we have that open, that closed. Then here. This needs to be a 1. Wait a minute. I did this wrong again. Okay, let's triple check this. One, one, one. For this to be a 1, this needs to be a 1 and a 0. For this to be a 1, 1 and 0. This switches it to 1. To make a 1, 1 and a 0. So 1 and closed. Here, this has to be a 1 because it's 1 and 0. To make a 1. So if this is a 1, closed, this one to be a 0 because this is already open. This needs to be open. So I think this is now correct. Is this looking different from the last one? Yes. Okay. All right. This is supposed to be a 0, so let's just say that's a 0. Let's see if we can make that work. Zero, 0 becomes 1, 1, 1, 1, becomes a 1, becomes a 0. For this to be a 0. They're either both closed or one's open. Let's make them both closed for now. For this to be a 1. Oh. Okay. If we make these 1s, that is now still. This becomes a 1. That's fine. This then, they need to both be 1s, so we just reverse this. Because for this to be a 1, this needs to be a 1. Okay, that works. For this to be a 1. Need to both be 1s. We have a 1 here because this one, 1, 1. So that is a 1. And then here needs to be a 1, 1, 1. For this one, this becomes a 1 because we have 2 1s here. This one here. Is a 1 because this is closed, which reverses to a 1. And this is just open, so 1, 1 all the way up. Here is a 1. They need to both be 1s. This one comes from this guy, which in order to be 1s, one needs to be closed, one needs to be open. This one is open. This one is closed. And then this one is open. So 1's here. And then the other side of this 1 is one needs to be closed, one needs to be open, closed, and open. And so that's a 1, 2, a 1. No. Yeah. That makes it a 1. 1 and 0 makes it a 0. It should be 0? Question mark? All right. One. Right, 3 open in a row. And then this one. And this one. Double check. We have closed, open, open, closed, open, 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 closed, 3 open, 1, 2, 3, and then here is open, open, and then open, close, close. All right. Nothing. Nothing. Why no? let's just... Okay, let's put them back. I'll open them in the order again. Because I didn't do that in, like, what we saw was maybe the number order, potentially. Still have no idea what those numbers mean. So starting from top row, 0, 1. This one is open. We have 1, 1. Bottom row's closed, closed. Open. These are both open. This one is open. Closed. Open. Open. And nothing. Well, I don't know what to do. I think we will probably just stop there for today, because I know it's getting late for some of you all. I will probably look up the guide tonight, and then just have the solution tomorrow. Because I don't know. I don't know what they want us to do. Sag. Yeah, I don't know. You've tried both results. So there's obviously something I'm missing. So, but I'll try to figure out what that is, and then we'll just get past it tomorrow. My brain was not big enough for this puzzle, unfortunately. But let me give a couple of thank yous real fast. To Emmers, thank you very much for the 365 stream streak. Very much appreciated. Bear for the gifted sub to Shan. Torn Logic for the follow. Magical for the 1500 bits. Bear for the 200 bits. Anonymous for the 8 gifted subs. And then Bear for the 15. And Anonymous for the 20, I believe. Thank you very much. Yeah, we will try to figure out what went wrong. Because I don't really know. Or I'll just find the solution and we'll never know. That's also a possibility, because I have zero idea. But friends, that is it for us today. I hope you have a great rest of your day and or night. And we will be back tomorrow. Bye-bye!